Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse. Today I'm going to show you My Exceeding Joy by Rhema Worship and Praise. Very beautiful song, excuse me. It's in the key of B flat. B flat has two accidentals, B flat and E flat. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the introduction. All right, so introduction. The right hand is going to start out with some pickup notes. D, F, G, and then you land on this F major chord. C, F, A. So it starts out. Then after you hit this F major, lift this A up to hit the B flat by itself, and then land the rest of your fingers on this E flat major 7th. D, E flat, G, B flat. Again from the beginning. F major, E flat major 7. Left hand is gonna first start out. That's the right hand by itself. When the right hand hits this F major, the left hand is going to hit D and A. When the right hand goes to this E flat major 7th, left hand moves to the right a half step up to E flat and B flat. Okay. For the next chord, left hand is going to continue to move to the right, this time a whole step up to F and C. Right hand is going to go to this E flat, F, and B flat. Then left hand goes down to B flat and F. Right hand is going to do two chords here. B flat major chord inverted one time, D, F, B flat. Then you're going to leave this F here, rotate these two fingers to the left, back to an F major chord, C, F, A. And that's the left hand over B flat and F. From the beginning. Okay. The next section, you can do the same thing you did before. Hit the same chord. Instead of doing the pickup, just go right to the chord. So this is the first chord of the second pattern. And here I'm just running the melody. Once I hit the chord, I run the melody with my two fingers here on the end. And so the left hand is still going to do the same progression up to the left, up to E flat and B flat. Right hand is run the A, B flat, C, C, F, C. And then you hit a B flat major chord when the left hand goes up to here, E flat and B flat. So now we're on a B flat, D, F, but I kind of rolled into it. I hit this C and F first, and then rolled this C to the D. And then here's some more pickup notes. B flat, A. Left hand's going to go to G, and left hand is going to go G, A, B flat. Right hand's going to go an E flat major chord, B flat, E flat, G, F major chord, A, C, F, back to B flat. And then the last chord before we go, kind of a transitional chord. We can just do left hand can be on F and B flat. Right hand can just do a F major suspended. F, B flat, C, F. Let's go back to the beginning, slowly. E flat major 7. And then okay, then the verse starts. So the beginning. Left hand is going to be on B flat and F. Right hand is on a 1 chord, just a B flat major chord. B flat, D, F. I like to add my second note, to my 1 chords. In this instance, it's the C. Okay. 2, 9. The next chord, left hand stays on B flat and F. Right hand, the B flat stays. These 2 fingers shift over to E flat and G. And you can leave the C if you want to, too. It's up to you. Next, left hand goes to F. Right hand goes to an F major chord, just inverted. A, C, F. The world. Left hand stays on F. Right hand goes up to a D minor chord. D, F, A. Left hand now goes down to a C minor chord. Left hand stays on F. C, E flat, G. And then when the left hand gets to B flat, the 1 chord, left hand goes back to B flat. Okay? 2, 9. Sorry. D minor, C minor, and back to B flat. One more time. This is from the beginning again. Do the chord up there. D minor, then C minor, then back to B flat. Those 2 chords right there are the same 2 chords we did at the end of the introduction. E flat major over G, F major over A. Only in the verse now, instead of going back to the B flat and the 1 chord, your right hand goes to the 1 chord, but the only change we're doing is instead of going with the left hand G, A, B flat, we're going G, A, then down to A flat. Right hand still on a B flat major chord. Okay, let's take from the beginning of the verse. D minor, C minor, then B flat. Whereas the first time through the verse, left hand was on the B flat both times. The second time through, the right hand is not going to change. You're still going to do you're still going to that, but now the left hand is changing. A flat first, right hand still goes to the E flat chord. Left hand is now walking down to G. Next, left hand is going to go down to C. Right hand stays on E flat. Then it walks up D, E flat, E. When you get to this E, right hand can go to D and E and G. And then left hand goes up to F, right hand goes to F major chord. And then we do that same progression we did. D minor, C minor, B flat. Let's run through that by itself. From the beginning of the verse to 9. Left hand is staying on E flat, B flat the first time. F major. so that happens about 3 times. At the very, very beginning, we do that thing, but it's right after the introduction, we do it an octave higher up here. Okay, so the very first time you do an octave higher, makes it a little bit more prettier to hear, and kind of builds the song. If you start it high and soft, and kind of as you move down through the different verses, it kind of starts to build the song naturally. So let me show you a couple of little things you can add that they did in the recording to kind of add a little bit more character and flavor to it. So one thing you can do when we get to the second time, or the second pattern through the verse, where the left hand is going to A flat and the right hand on the B flat, once we get to that chord, that's a nice little run to add when you're on that chord. The run starts on E flat, pull it down to D, and then B flat F, and then it repeats. E flat, pull it down to D, then B flat F. Okay, so let me put it actually in context with the song and kind of show you how we fit it in. Let's go to the first time with the verse. First time, left hand stays on B flat. You can always hit the chord an octave higher. Here's the second time through where I'm going to do the lick. One more time. Let's do some octaves on the chords. Same chord, just an octave higher. Special lick. That was sloppy, but that's where it goes. A perfect place to put it is right there when you hit that A flat chord, that A flat in the left hand, B flat major in the right hand. Sounds beautiful right there. And then you got to don't stay on it too long, because you have to land on that E flat major chord over G. Okay, so don't throw your timing off trying to get a fancy run in, and then you mess up the timing of the next chord. You can even do it slow like that. Instead of doing 16th notes, do 8th notes. Okay, so it's always good to do things slow to learn them, and that it sounded fine going slow. Okay. One other thing we can add to this. So when we're at the beginning of the pattern, tonight. One thing that they did, what they kind of threw in a nice little a couple of chord changes right in between that first chord and second chord. What we did at first was to B flat chord, stay there, then move to the E flat. But instead of just staying on that B flat chord for an entire measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. What they did to kind of lighten it up was in the middle of that, holding that one chord, that first measure for 4 beats where we're holding this. They did 2 chords right there. 1, 2, 3, F major, and then G, B flat, C, E flat. So that's the first chord. Shift down to there. Okay. This is a C minor 7th. Just inverted a couple of times. So F major to here. Left hand still stays on the B flat. 2, 9. And then you're back to the regular song. Okay, let's go to the next part.